Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. I hope you're all doing well. I'm super excited. We're going to be doing Boxy Charm. I feel like this is relatively early for me to get my box, and I did see where a lot of people had gotten it on the 1st, so I think they shipped these out sooner. But first I'm going to review the products that we got last month, and then I will open this box. So if you just want to see the unboxing, I'll try and leave a timestamp down below, and then you can just skip ahead. So last month was the Alter Ego theme. The first product I'll talk about is the Green Clean Cleansing Balm. I'll open it up. I love this. You can see I have been using it. I've been using this instead of makeup removing wipes. It doesn't leave like a weird residue. It takes everything off, eye makeup included. I just rinse it off and then I can moisturize. I can tone and then moisturize. This works really, really well, and I think I'm probably going to have to repurchase this. This is from the brand Pharmacy. I think this size was made exclusively for Boxy Charm, so I think the tub that you purchase is actually a little bit larger. This retailed for $22, but like I said, I think they made this size, made exclusively for Boxy Charm. So they don't actually sell this size on their website. It's a little bit larger than this. And so the price is a little bit more, but like I said, you're getting a little bit larger of container. There was one thing I did not try yet, and it is the black bamboo charcoal mask. I wanted to try this when my husband's home. He's been on the road. Since there's two, I was going to have us both try it, and I will probably film that, but I'm a little afraid of this. I've seen some reports where it actually peeled off like sections of people's skin. It was extremely painful, so I am a little bit nervous. My skin is very sensitive. I'm a little bit thin-skinned, but I do want to try it at some point. But yeah, I'm just waiting for him to be home for more than a day so that we can both sit down and use it. But I will get to trying this at some point. But yeah, I've had people like it, or they were like, it was painful, it was horrible. So I don't know. I'm a little scared. I'm trying to go through these kind of quick so that we're not here for a million years. The next thing I'll talk about was the Pure palette, and this is the Midnight Masquerade. You open it up. So you got the face products, you got the eye products. The face products, so you've got two blushes and I think two highlighters. I heard, like, I originally called this a bronzer, but I had seen online where somebody had said that it's a highlighter for deeper skin tones. So you've got light skin tone, deep skin tone options. I've really only been using these as eyeshadows. I did try to use this highlighter and I ended up layering on top of it their highlight from their Bronze and Brighten palette, because the highlighter in this one is just okay. This is a super intense highlight, so I ended up putting this on top of it. It's an okay palette. I used it. The blushes are very intense, so I ended up just using them for eyeshadows. I use this as an eyeshadow, and the eyeshadows are fine. The bright colors, I use my fingertip or I go in with concealer, and that's typically what I do for bright colors anyway, and then go on top of it with the concealer. They work fine. This isn't a bad palette. I definitely like it better than this palette that was just horrible, but it's not quite as good as the Soiree Diaries. This palette from Pure, I think, was better that we got, but it's not a bad palette. I'll keep it. It's one that I could potentially see myself decluttering at some point, but it works good. I had good luck with it. Like I said, I use concealer for the bright colors if I'm going to put them on my lid, and then I put the color on top of it. They look bright. They show up like they do in the pan. I didn't have any issues. So for me, this is just an eye palette. I don't use any of these on my face or cheeks. I'm putting them on my eyes, which is on my face, but you know what I mean. The next thing we got was the Superhero Mascara from IT Cosmetics. This is good. I saw reviews where people claimed that it made it look like they were wearing falsies. I wouldn't go so far with it like that. It doesn't really do so much for volume for me. It just, is a lengthening mascara. So I actually will go in with a coat of this, and then I'll go in with like a Clinique or Too Faced Better Than Sex, something that's gonna like thicken, and I'll layer that, do a second coat with that, and so that combo with this works really well. So I do like this. It's a good mascara. I wouldn't say it's life-changing mascara. Some people do think it's life-changing, and I'm super excited for them. But for me, it's fine. It's a fine mascara. And then the last thing I got was the Kat Von D liquid lipstick in Lovesick. I like the shade. I've worn it a few times. I like her formula. Her formula is a little bit drying. It's not the most uncomfortable that I've ever worn, but it's a little bit drying. But it does last. I don't have any like cracking or weird crumbling. It lasts all day. I can put it on before I go to school and leave it on for about, it's usually on for 5 or 6 hours unless I have to go to work. So it's good. But it's not, I wouldn't say it's not the most comfortable liquid lipstick that you're ever going to wear, but they're good. So that was everything that I got in October. So let's cut into November. Now I have seen some videos from this. I think what I've seen this month's box is just okay. This is not probably the best box we've ever gotten. It's not the worst box by any means. I'm putting stuff away as we're talking here. Boxy Charm, if you don't know, is $21 a month. And then they do have an option now where you can upgrade to Boxy Luxe, which is every 3 months. And that's an extra $28 on top of the $21, I believe. So the theme this month is Gold Digger. Let me pull out the pricing. So let's see. There are some variations for this box. I got variation number 3, if anybody is curious, which for me is actually not a bad variation. I'll go into the variation products first. The first thing is Lashaholic Luxury Lashes. The other item you could get, I've seen, was a brush cleaner, like a spray brush cleaner, which I think I may have actually would have rather had that, but I do wear false lashes occasionally, not terribly often. These are pretty. They're very long and like dramatic looking, but I will try them at some point. I have another pair that I got from Boxy Charm that are just sitting over here in my lashes. We'll give them a try. And those retail for $14.99. The Lashaholic lashes. The next thing is from Dante Blue. This is a glittery star eyeliner. And one of the other variations that I've seen was tweezers, which I wouldn't have been so mad to get those. So, those in the brush cleaner, because the brush cleaner that is included in the box, I would say would be like a spot treatment in between like actual washes. So here's the liner. It's an actual pencil, and if you look close, you can see little flecks of glitter in there. So there it goes. And there is some little like glitter flecks that came off, but I don't know. It seems like the glitters run throughout. I haven't had great luck with their eyeliners. They're very drying. I think this is just a black glitter, and this retails for $5. They're very inexpensive. We've gotten them in Boxy Charm before, but I typically don't use them. I think I got rid of a couple of the other ones that I have because they're dry. They are very drying, so I'll keep it for a while. I don't know that I'm ever going to use that because I typically only do like pencil liners like this under my waterline, and my eyes have been running so bad. And with there being glitter in it, I don't know that I would even put it down there, but it's fine. The next thing is from Luxy Brushes. It's the Luminous Eye Set. Here's the little pouch, and these look like they're detail brushes, and this retails for $21. I do like getting brushes in subscriptions. Always happy to have brushes, no matter what size. I think this again, whew, Lord, I'm dropping them. Goodness. I think this was made for Boxy Charm because I've never seen Luxie really do handles like this. Typically they're baby pink. They've done a couple like powder blue. They're super pretty, but yeah, these are small little detail brushes. Like there's a little bitty, let me fluff it up, little bitty crease brush. This would be in the outer corner under the lash line. Again, this is a blending brush. And then another little baby detail brush. So these are nice. I will use these. I will add these to my brushes. Now, most of these have come from subscriptions. I've maybe only purchased a handful myself. All of the rest of these have come from subscriptions, so they will go in here and I will use them. The only ones that I gave away, we got a set of travel ones with the short, stubby little handles from Luxie in a box. I ended up giving those to my mom because she has a very small little makeup case that she keeps her daily makeup in. So I gave her those because they're good brushes, but they're so short that they get lost. I keep shuffling them around because I have full-size Luxie brushes. So I pass those along to her just because they won't get lost at her house in the shuffle. The next thing we have is from Cover FX, and this is the glitter drops in the shade Nova. I think this was the only shade they were sending out because every box unboxing that I've seen has all been this shade. These retail for $44. I am excited to have this. I've never, ever tried these. I'm not a big liquid highlight person, but it says that you can use these glitter concentrate high impact reflective finish that wows. These multi-glitter can be used alone, under or over makeup, or mixed into your foundation or moisturizer, which I'll probably try that, and I can try that tomorrow and maybe film that. They're pretty. I think, like, if I just did a little bit, and I'll do a video, try and film a get ready with me, and see, I could maybe get away with this as a highlight on my skin tone. I think I'm right on the cusp that this can work. This is definitely probably for deeper skin tones, but I think if I just used a little bit, I could maybe get away with it as a highlighter. But I am going to try mixing it in with moisturizer. I'll put foundation on, and then I'll try doing a little bit as a highlighter. But yeah, like I said, I don't really go for liquid highlights, but I'm excited to have these because I've been curious about these for a long, long time. So there's that. And again, this retails for $44. And then the last thing that we have in here is a palette from Ace Beauty. I think it's supposed to be pronounced Beauté because there's a little line above the asterisk above the E. But I've seen this brand around on Instagram. I'm just trying to get all of my boxes together. Garbage laying here later. This is the palette. Looks just like the outer packaging. There's a little clear protector, and then we get 8 shades. Now there's no mirror, which that doesn't bother me. Some people were upset that there was no mirror. I don't use the mirrors in here at all. My eyesight is horrible. I have to use a big old honking thing with the magnifying side sometimes, so I don't typically, it's awkward for me to have this. Unless I'm traveling, I typically don't use a mirror like this, and even when I'm traveling, I have an actual travel mirror. So anyways, so that doesn't bother me so much that there's no mirror. There's 1, 2, 3, 4 mattes, and then it looks like 4 satin shimmery shades. They look really pretty. The only complaint that I may be seeing is there's not like, this is going to be your deepest shade, the cinnamon color. It's not like, there's not a dark brown. I wish there was like a dark chocolate brown or a black. I feel like that you're going to have to go into another palette. You do have a highlight shade and some pretty matte colors. This is a good transition color, but there's no like deep shade for the outer corner. So I think you're going to have to pull from another palette for that. But that looks fun. I've never used anything from this brand. Like I said, I'll try and film and get ready with me. I can use this palette. I can use the drops. I can try and use the liner that I'm not excited about. We can use the detail brushes. So I will get on that and I will film that. Leave me a comment down below. Did you guys like this box? To me, it just seems like it was okay. I know they put, like, this is an expensive item, and I didn't read what the palette retails for. Where's this palette? $24.99. You know, the Luxie brushes were $21. The lashes were $15, and then they threw in the $5 eyeliner. They did have, you know, pricey items with these, so they had some, you know, filler items that they had to put in. So this to me was fine. It's definitely not the worst box I've ever gotten. So let me know in your comments, did you guys like this box? What did you think of last month's box? What item are you most excited about? Is anybody getting Boxy Luxe next month? Because, yeah, next month we get the Boxy Luxe, so that'll be the big, huge, gigantic box. So, yeah. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you're new to my channel, thank you so much for stopping by. Please take a moment and hit that subscribe button if you wouldn't mind. It would mean so much to me. And I will see you all in my next video. I hope you all have a fantastic day.